Hi there. My name is John Stevens. I'm pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA. And welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text, tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree or the junk drawer, or the kids' room, or the garage. That's how we've been doing it. Thank you so much for the love that you're sharing with your kids and your congregation and your families. You are rocking it. And thank you for spending a little bit of your week with me in this way and your partnership in this ministry. I'm breaking in here. I just videoed that, just recorded it, and realized when I was getting ready to post it, I forgot another theme I was going at. The sun shining. Ooh. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about God of second chances. You get to hear about that. But the other, for you, it's the first. For the first springboard that I'm remembering now is how our God is a patient God. So the object is dirt, a seed, and some water. And you got the dirt, you put the seed in there, put a little water, and you're going to watch it. And you're going to watch it. You're like, it's not growing. You're going to watch it. Why isn't it growing? And you can bring up, or a kid will bring up, you need to wait. Because it's going to take a little while for the seed to germinate. It's going to take a while for that seed to sprout forth and things like that. And that our God is a patient God. Our God walks with us in this text. The text of the fig tree reminds us that our God is a patient God. So that's the direction I'm going. Two different directions. Probably using the patient God, because it really does also play within this idea that God is a God of second chances. God is patient with us, giving us a second chance. All right, so back to me, the past me, that's a few minutes. All right. I'm going to give it back over to me. Yeah. We're looking at the God of second chances. There's a lot in this text. There's a couple of directions you can go, but I'm really looking at the God of second chances, and it's that story of the fig tree. About that hasn't been doing anything. Cut it down, and well, yeah, give me another year. Let me dig around it. Let me put manure on it. Let me do those things, and give it another second chance. Give it a second chance. Okay. Now, what I love about this story is that we don't hear the end. We don't hear when the one comes back and sees that if it's getting if it's bearing fruit or not, and we don't hear that. We just hear about the second chance. And I wonder, and my imagination goes kind of that godly play, I wonder what happens next year. And I could see the possibility, and that's where I'm going, to the possibility of the second chance, where it's like, well, okay, give me one more year. I'm going to dig it around, and we're gonna put the manure on there. We're going to take care of it, and then move it. And I love that image. I love the image that someone will stand up and say, well, hold on a second. Let's nurture, let's feed, let's do these things, because that's who we are as people of God. We are called to nurture and to be and get, and we are people of second chances because we know we love because God first loved us. We offer second chances because God offered us a second and a third and a fourth and a fifth. Be very clear that this is not to perpetuate abuse. This is not when there are points where a second chance is, I will forgive you, but you need to not be in my life. There's that line. This is not abuse of religion. This is not saying someone gets a free pass. I feel like I need to say that. But God of second chances. So what I'm doing, and I've done this good now, 4, 5, 6 years ago, and it's a magic trick. It's using a deck of cards, but it's not a magic trick. It's a trick where you're going to get a second chance. So you're going to say, that the Four of Hearts is going to be the card that you know that's in there. So you've got your deck of cards, and you just grab a packet of cards, because it'll take too long if you don't. So you've got cards there. You know that the Four of Hearts is on the top. Doesn't really matter, but that's the card I'm using. And you shuffle it up. All right. You're going to take a card. They take a card, and you're going to tell them what it is. It's the Four of Hearts. No, wait a minute. Okay, so they put that card away. Give me another chance. Give me another chance. Okay, here we are. You're going to grab a card. They grab a card, and you're like, it's the Four of Hearts. No, it's not. Wait, okay, give me another chance. Give me another chance. All right. And you mix them up. Okay, and they take it. It's the Four of Hearts. No, it's all right. Okay, give me another chance. And then to the point where it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because, sometimes grace feels ridiculous. That the beauty about grace, to quote the song "Be My Escape" by Reliant K back in the day, the beauty of grace is it makes life not fair. Yeah, and I in that sense, and that's not something I'd use in the children's sermon, maybe in the larger sermon, maybe in the second sermon, but this idea of second chances, and where it's like, and then 4 of hearts. Actually, that's funny because I didn't realize that. Because you might get it. You might get it on the third or fourth try. You're like, yay, I got it. But boy, I'm so glad you gave me another chance. And I did. I'm so glad you gave me another chance. There's the 4 of hearts. To the magic. So that's where we're going with that. God of second chances. So, all right. Hope this can be useful for your own children's sermon. Thank you again so much for being here, for your partnership in this ministry, and the love that you're sharing with your kids and your congregation and your families. You are rocking it. Peace. We'll see you next week.